Hey everyone, thanks for clicking on this. If you did, I hope you like it. If you do, please like, subscribe, and comment below. So this is my next review of the next Doctor. That is for the Eighth Doctor. Dawn, 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 dawn. Also, real quick, because I ain't doing it, fancy bar. Okay, the Eighth Doctor, played by Paul McGann. This is it. This is all we got. A movie. And then later on, once they officially bring it back, you get I think there was one little TV special, like one little minisode where it's kind of like a fan film moment, not a fan film, a short film where it's only like 5 minutes, 10 minutes long or whatever. But yeah, this is it. This is all we have of the Eighth Doctor when it comes to physical, where you see the actor media and not just hear his voice. And that's all I pay attention to is physical media. I'm sorry. I am a fan of Doctor Who, I'm not doing comics, I'm not doing the audio series stuff. It's just not me. Sorry. So, for me, who just watches the stuff where you can see the actor physically, this is all we got. A movie. That's it. It's a fun movie. And they tried something different because with this, they tried to make Doctor Who global. And they weren't there yet. Because at this time, from what I just read in my Seventh Doctor review, I didn't know how long the time frame was. But when Doctor Who, the series, ended with the Seventh Doctor, and then when this was released with the Eighth Doctor, it's been 7 years, I think it just said. Yeah, because this was released in 96, so I think they said, 7 years. 7 years. So from when, I got his stuff right here. So from when this ended to when this was released, it was 7 years. That's a good amount of years. Because Doctor Who, the series, was canceled, and then it took 7 years to get this going, to get this released. And they tried. Their attempt, because if this did well, from what I know of from the special features and other things I've seen, other videos and stuff, or articles I've read, if this did well, which it didn't, but if it did, Paul McGann would have been the Eighth Doctor for a lot longer. But it didn't do well, so we only have the movie. Which, I'll take what I can get, but he definitely got screwed. Pretty much, it's kind of like a 2-hour pilot to almost a reboot of a TV show. If it did well enough, they were planning on bring Doctor Who back as a TV show. They were planning it. But this had to do well. It did not. So, since the movie didn't do well, this is all we got of the Eighth Doctor. And that sucks because there's not much to say about him because you don't get to know him. Because what they do, since the way the show, the original, ended, they brought McCoy back to pretty much in all choice of words, sorry for spoilers, but they brought McCoy back to kill him, to have him regenerate into the Eighth Doctor. And then you have McGann for the rest of the movie, And he's fun. He has a fun time. He's witty. He's smart. He he's young. Hard to describe the Eighth Doctor because there's not much given. Other than that, he just has fun for the little time that he's on the screen. And I like him. I don't hate his version of the Doctor. It's just I can't really review him that much. Because all I got is the movie. Like every other Doctor, for the numbered Doctors, like even 9 you get more of him. Like you learn more about him. You get to know him. 8th Doctor, you have a movie and you only have like, once he regenerates into M'gann, into the 8th Doctor, you only have about like an hour, maybe like 45 minutes of him being the Doctor. And that's not enough time. That is not. That is not enough time to fully get to know this new incarnation. You get like a little hint, and that's it. I'm not saying it's a bad hint. I'm not saying M'gann did a bad job. He did not. This movie is fun and it is worth your time if you like Doctor Who. I'm not saying you should skip this movie. You shouldn't skip this movie. If you start watching Classic Who and you finish with McCoy and the 7th Doctor, you should try to find this movie and watch it. It is worth your time. It is not a bad movie. It is not a bad time. He is not a bad incarnation of the Doctor. It's just we don't get enough of him. We don't. I wish there was more. I do. I'm not saying any incarnation after him was bad, or I would prefer him over any incarnation we get after him. But we don't get enough of him for me to talk too much about him because we don't get to know too much about his incarnation. He didn't have enough time. He had a movie. That was it. And he wasn't even in the movie like from start to finish. He was only in it for like an hour, maybe less. And that's not enough time to fully flesh out his version, his incarnation of the Doctor. So I don't hate him. I like him as the Doctor, but there's not enough. Physical media wise, I know there's audio stuff out there and other forms, but physical media where you see the actor physically acting as the role. This is it, plus a little mini short that we get later on. And that's not enough for me. You get a hint of what his Doctor could have been. And I think it would have been interesting to see more of that. But the movie didn't do well money-wise. So they scrapped their plan of trying to reboot Doctor Who into a show. Until they were able to do it years later. Actually, this came out in like 1996. What? 2005, like 11 years later. They tried. It was something. It's a good time. Like, I think you should watch the movie. I think you should experience the little hint you get of the 8th Doctor. I think M'gann did what he could and had fun with it, and I think he did a good job. I don't think he's a bad Doctor. I just didn't get enough of him. Now, obviously, I know there's other forms of media out there that has more of his Doctor. And if you want to experience that, I'm sure you can try to locate those audio things. Audio books, audio video, I don't know what the heck they are. But for me, since I only really I like seeing their physical performance, I only have the movie. And for me personally, it's not enough. It's fine, but I wish there was more. I do. That's me. This one's a little shorter because all I got is the movie, and there's not enough for me to talk about with that movie, other than it gives McCoy a send off, fairly interesting send off, but it gives McCoy's Seventh Doctor an official send off. It introduces you to the Eighth Doctor, and you get a hint of what he could have been. And I think if this movie succeeded, I think it would have been a good time. I think it would have been interesting to see him flesh out his version of the Doctor. And I am pretty sure they do that in the audio files, books, whatever the heck they are. But physical media wise, I think it would have been interesting to see it physically. But we didn't get that, so I'll take what I can get. I think it is worth your time. You could probably find it streaming somewhere in the US. It is on Blu-ray and DVD. I think it's coming out on 4K, or it came out on 4K in the UK or the US. I don't know. You can find the movie somewhere out there. I think it's worth your time, at least to get a hint of what could have been. And the hint is fun. That's all I got. That's it. So, yeah, let me know in the comments. Did you watch this movie when it was released? What'd you think of it? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Do you wish, like me, physical media-wise, do you wish there was more physical media of Paul McGann as the Eighth Doctor out there? Do you not? Do you dislike their attempt at this reboot? Let me know. That's all I got for you. Thank you for watching. If you did, I hope you liked this. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. And I will catch you guys on my next review. Whether that's the Ninth Doctor, whether that's another MCU movie, or something else entirely. I don't know. But thanks, guys. Have a fantastic day. And I will see you later. Bye-bye.